Hey everyone, my name is Carmen and welcome to a new slime review video. Today I'll be giving a 100% honest slime review on about $70 worth of slime that I purchased from Amazon. The slimes are all under $13 each and I've linked them all down below. And if you enjoy my slime ASMR content and reviews, make sure to give this video a like and subscribe. Now let's get started with our first slime. This one is called Minecraft slime and it's probably the smallest one in this video. It's a blind box that comes with a random colored jiggly slime and a random Minecraft figurine. I was hoping for the pink pig, but I'd be happy with any of them. There are 7 different versions, and for this box I paid about $7 for. And the one that I got was the green slime with the creeper figurine, which is pretty on brand. This little guy looks really cute inside this clear cube packaging, which really matches the game. Honestly, you're not getting a lot of slime. You only get about 1 or 2 ounces of a jiggly slime that's not really the best quality. It's pretty clear and it's soft and jiggly, but there is no stretch to it and it's very easy to rip. It also feels a little wet and it just feels like jiggly goo. In my opinion, it's not that satisfying to play with since all you can do is jiggle it around or squeeze it. But the figurine is super cute and that's probably what you're paying mostly for. The slime itself is unscented, but it does smell lightly like glue. I also like how the figurine has a slight soft touch to it. Honestly, I don't really recommend it for the slime and only recommend it for collectors or for people who love slime and Minecraft. Since I'm reviewing Amazon slimes, I will be giving my own personal ratings on these, and for this one, I give it a 3.5 star rating. Our next slime has a really long name called Newest Peach Crunchy Slime Clear Slime Kit with Glimmer, and I'm just going to shorten it and call it Honey Peach Crunch. This one is a full-size 7-ounce slime that I paid $7 for, and it comes with some pink bean soupies, peach Fimos, a peach charm, and a bright pinkish red thick clear slime. All the add-ins arrive separately, so you can add them in yourself, which is nice since it gives more space for more slime. The slime did come with a butter slime label, but it's not a butter slime, it is a clear slime, and it does seem like it's pretty common for these Amazon sellers just to label all slimes with a butter slime label. The lid was a little hard to take off, and that's because the slime just stuck to it. The slime does stick to this type of container, so it might be a little hard to get all the slime out of the container. But anyways, this texture is amazing. It is a super thick clear slime texture. The slime is holdable, almost putty-like, and kind of reminds me of a taffy-like texture. Although the slime is very stretchy, it does require a little more extra strength than a normal handmade clear slime because it's just so thick and putty-like. I also like how you get a ton of these pink bingsu beads, so you can add as much as you like. I did add it all. It adds a lot of texture and crunch to it, and this slime is really great for bubble pops. It is a nice crunchy slime, great for ASMR, and it's also inflatable. But once you do inflate it, it does get a little sticky, but it does mention that some baking soda help, and I did add some activator, which did help. Love all the add-ins, and I do wish it had a fruity peach scent to match it, but it does have a nice and strong sour watermelon candy scent. And for my personal rating, I give this a 4 star. I really do recommend it. It's a really nice thick clear slime texture. It's a really great price, and for an Amazon slime, it is great, but it's just not as great as a handmade one. This next slime is an avocado one called Avocado Jumbo Cake Slime, but I'm just going to shorten it and call it an avocado butter slime. It's another 7-ounce slime that I paid around $9 for. It comes half white and half green, and also with a packet of add-ins that includes avocado fimos, some rainbow sprinkles, and an avocado charm. When I first touched the slime, I could tell it was a little stiff. The top part was slightly dried up, and when I took it out of the container, it felt like a stiff, thick butter slime. It did have some nice sizzles, it was a little hard to squeeze, and I did decide to swirl it up to make it more like the picture. And more about the texture, it felt like a pretty clay-heavy slime, so it does feel like a butter slime, but it's not as soft, smooth, and creamy, which is why my personal rating of it is a 2.5 star. Because I feel like it's not a great butter slime. It feels like it'll dry up really easily, and it's very stiff, and the scent is not my favorite. They didn't really mention anything about the scent on the listing, and for my best guess, it's a cream cheese scent. It smells sweet and savory, not really my favorite. The add-ins are super adorable, and it looks like the little avocados are having a party, but for $9, I would recommend the clear slime instead. It is cheaper too. But if you are set in stone with a butter slime texture, there are other ones that I have reviewed on Amazon that I much prefer, but this one is a decent one. You could rescue it by softening it up or adding in some more base. I did soften mine up to make it easier to stretch, and I do like how I was able to inflate it slightly to make nice sizzles. Next up, I'll be reviewing a slime kit called 2 Packs Jelly Cube Crunchy Slime Kit, etc. It comes with 2 5-ounce clear base slimes and 2 sets of add-ins for around $13. This is a total of 10 ounces of slime. You get a blue and yellow one with both fruity scents. You get 2 sprinkle sets, a heart one, a pineapple one, 2 charms, a pineapple and stitch one, and 2 bags of jelly cubes. I also noticed that both of these slimes both had butter slime labels, even though they are not butter slime textures. They are definitely thick, clear slime textures. We're going to be starting off with the yellow clear slime set, and I'm going to name it Iced Pineapple since it comes with pineapple charms and sprinkles and some jelly cubes that look like ice cubes. This slime is ultra clear, minus the little red speck in the slime. This texture is pretty similar to the honey peach one. It is thick and stretchy, feels very putty-like, and almost like a taffy slime. This one does feel less sticky than the peach one, and it is pretty stretchy, but it's more of a slow stretch slime since it will rip if you stretch it fast enough. This one has a pretty strong fruity scent that smells just like pineapple juice, and it's one of my favorites. I decided to add a bit of these jelly cubes at first, then top it off with the add-ins, and it just looks like pineapple juice. It's a super cute pineapple slime, and I really like how they give a good amount of these sprinkles. The whole slime perfectly fits with the pineapple theme, and I really love the scent, which is why I am giving this slime a 4.5 star rating. The jelly cubes add some nice texture and give it some nice bubble pops, and I eventually did add in all the jelly cubes just to see what it's like, and I personally prefer it with less or no cubes since they are a little awkward to play with when there's too many. Next, we have the other clear slime, which is a blue one, and I'm gonna call this one Stitch Love since it comes with a stitch charm and some heart sprinkles. And on the listing, it came with different sprinkles, the heart ones, but I'm still pretty happy with them. This slime pretty much has the same exact texture as the yellow one, which is similar to the pink honey peach one. It is thick and semi-stretchy, very clear, and really great for bubble pops. This one has a really strong, fruity, and candy-like blue raspberry scent that smells just like a Jolly Rancher, and the texture of it kind of reminds me of a melted Jolly Rancher or a melted taffy, and I really want to bite into it since the scent is just so strong. I can't believe that this is slime. For this one, I decided not to add the jelly cubes so I could feel how it is just by itself and just to showcase the clear base. And as you can see, it's great as it is. It feels like a thick, putty-like, stretchy clear slime that is really great for bubble pops. I honestly definitely recommend this clear slime kit, especially if you want 2 different slimes or if you want to share it with a friend. I give this one a personal rating of 4.5 stars. Next up, we have a cloud slime from Amazon. This one is called Unicorn Cloud Slime, etc. And we're just going to call it Unicorn Cloud. It comes with a white, blue, and pink cloud slime with a bunch of rainbow sprinkles and a unicorn charm. You get equal parts of each color and they come separated in this plastic divider, and I just pulled out the slimes like this and mixed it up on my own. The little divider is nice, especially if you don't want to mix the colors yet and you want to play with them separately. The overall look of the slime is gorgeous. I love the pastel colors. The pink and the blue are super cute together. Really reminds me of cotton candy. This cloud slime texture though isn't really my favorite and does feel very similar to other cloud slimes I've purchased from Amazon. They are thick and a little fluffy. They do feel wet, and there is a lot of snow fallout and snow residue on my hands, a lot more than the average cloud slime. I do like how the texture is nice and sizzly, but I just think it's a little too thick and stiff. It is a little hard to stretch, but it is capable of stretching, and you're able to make some nice bubble pops as well. The slime is not super fluffy or drizzly, and for me, an experienced cloud slime user, I'm not able to make really nice drizzles. So in my opinion, this cloud slime texture can definitely be improved. As for the scent, it didn't really label what it was, but it does smell slightly perfumey. It's a little strong, smells both sweet and fruity. Overall, I would give this slime a 3-star rating. It is pretty accurate to the description. I love the colors. The rainbow sprinkles look super cute throughout it. I just think the texture can be improved. Next up, we have a huge 30-ounce slime that I paid around $13 for. This is a Play-Doh and Nickelodeon slime called Super Stretchy Slime. It comes in this purple and pink rectangular container. You also get some papers with some warnings in it. For the price, you do get a lot of slime, but it's not really a great texture. It is indeed stretchy. The texture of this slime feels very similar to a lot of other store-bought slimes I purchased before. It's a jiggly, stretchy slime that kind of feels like water slime, but doesn't act like water. This one has a very bright neon pink color, and as you can see, it is very glossy and jiggly. It does feel wet to the touch, and overall this is a pretty fun texture to play with. I do like squishing it and stretching it. For the ASMR, it's not really great. It only makes some small bubble pops, and it makes some decent slashes as well. I personally am not a huge fan of this texture, but some of you might like it. It is a table play slime, and it does seem like it might be fun to play with. It's not a horrible slime, and personally I would give this a 2.5 star or 3-star rating. It's a great slime for beginners or for people who don't play with a lot of slime. It is unscented though, and it smells just like those other jiggly slimes. It's a very strong chemical-like scent that kind of smells like rubber to me. Honestly, I would only recommend it if you're looking for a lot of slime for a decent price and you're looking for a jiggly, squishy texture. The last Amazon slime listing I'll be reviewing today is a 4-pack putty slime. This one is an Oosh Putty 4-pack by Zuru, and normally I don't really review these type of putty slimes, but it is marketed as a gooey slime and epic stretchy slime. You get 4 different putties that are different colors that are about 1.8 ounces each. I'll be starting off with the blue one, which is called Tidal Wave. This one is a blue putty with blue glitters throughout it, and the texture of this putty just feels like one of those hard, stiff putties. Except that this one wasn't ultra stretchy, and sometimes you can find putties that make bubble pops. This one I wasn't really able to make bubble pops with. I have felt these type of putties before, and I now remember why I don't really like them. They just feel really stiff, they are a little hard to stretch, and I just personally prefer slime. Slime is softer, more satisfying, and easier on your hands. This one is a little rippy, and I'm just not a fan. Next, we have a bright neon pink one called Cherry Blossom that comes with some cherry blossom sequins throughout it. This one is super cute, but it's pretty much the same texture. It's very stiff. It is nice to look at, but I personally don't find it really fun to play with, especially if you've experienced slime before. It just feels like hard taffy, and I just wish they were softer and squishier. I believe all of these are unscented, and I can't really smell anything too strongly, but I do smell a hint of Play-Doh. Next, we have the red container called Solar Flare, which is actually a neon orange putty slime. This one seems a lot rippier than the rest. There's also some glitters throughout it, and it's pretty much the same texture, so it's not my favorite. Lastly, of the 4 putties, we have Green Bean. And this one is a bright neon green putty with some iridescent glitter and some of these fake green bean seeds. In my opinion, this is probably the cutest one since I love green beans, and these kind of look like those little green bean seeds when you're eating green beans, but they do fall out very easily since the slime is very rippy and they just fall all over the place. Again, it's pretty much the same texture, so I'm not a huge fan. It is slow stretch, but it's very easy to rip, and maybe as a putty it is decent, but as a slime I don't recommend it, and I just don't really like how they're trying to market it as a stretchy slime. Because if you are looking for a slime, there are so many better ones out there. And here's a clip of me trying to mix it. Since these are so stiff in bigger quantities, they aren't very satisfying to play with, and I just found it so hard to mix them up. That is all for this Amazon slime review. Overall, we did find some good slimes, and I do recommend trying out their clear slime textures. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!